Hey everyone, we are back with Omar, and this is a deck list from the Subatomic on Netrunner DB. We found ourselves up against Harmony Medtech again. I don't think it's the same person we came up against the last time, but hopefully the same end result. This opening hand is a little bit sketchy. We have the Sure Gamble, we have Inject for getting into some good things in Obolus, but I'd prefer to see some other money cards first, I think. We get our Siphon early, which is great. I've had worse, could be useful. Day Job is nice as long as they don't pressure us too soon. And they're not going to, so Celebrity Gift will give us some idea of what we're dealing with. And a lot of things we want to trash there. So they've lots of money. And definitely things we want to trash from hand. So the question is, can we hit it all? We could Siphon, Deja Vu Siphon. We could try and draw into other things. Since the Actors Union, Caprice. We want to definitely hit them hard and fast before Caprice ends up on HQ. So Siphon, Deja Vu Siphon, run again, hopefully trash it. Could be good. Alternatively, actually we could just Siphon once. Siphon once, run, see what we hit, and then work from there, I think. So I'm not really going to make a tap into their economy. Celebrity Gift into Restructure is pretty sweet. But we'll see what we can do here. So, good bit of money off the start. We'll run again. Hopefully hit Caprice. Nope. So we can just Deja Vu for Siphon. And embrace the tags. So once we can get Obolus down, our hand size will increase massively. And then it's all about finding like our mediums, things like that. They're of course fishing for ice. And find something at least. But now I think we take advantage of the fact that we are Omar and go via other routes. So we'll get into HQ. Caprice is what we're looking for here. Don't get it. We do get the Sensi, which is pretty good as well. That'll do the job nicely. Huh. This is not something I was expecting. I have no idea what this does. I know I'm reading it, but when you draw a card, reveal a card and same type. So they can reveal an asset and get back Sensi. It's interesting. I think we trash it. Just because I don't know what kind of plan they have. I suppose they could do it with ice and get rid of like redundant ice or operations to get trigger light. It's good to know about at the very least. Now I'm surprised that the Caprice isn't going down. I suppose they want one for their scoring server as well. So let's draw up. Obolus is useful. So draw, Obolus, and we will hunt down this Caprice. There she is. Got her. And we have a max hand size of 9 now, which is great. This deck can run aground with money, is what I found. Like even though we got 2 siphons off, we're already down at 12 credits. This could be a crick, which means we need to fish for our Black Orchestra. If we crack a knife at worse here, brings us up to our maximum hand size. We can pitch the paperclip. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. So we are giving them a bit of time to recover. Let's draw. Let's pop this. And we can draw one more and pitch a paperclip at least. But finding Black Orchestra now is the next step. So unfortunately we do give them the subliminals back. And the motion comes out. Fun! So, we're not actually that concerned about it. I mean, if it's cerebral, 4 brain damage, it hurts, but we can survive. If it's Junebug, it's not ideal, but again, you know, we can work around it. Part of me is tempted to just put down the Mimic at least, because the one breaker we can't get back. So, let's get that down. Let's run this. And brain damage is almost preferable to Junebug at this stage. Oh well. So we lost a good chunk of change there, including 2 J jobs unfortunately. But we have to make a statement. So, next turn we can inject, hopefully hit some good things. They're icing up archives, which means they are far more confident in their R&D and HQ ice. Then again, we've shown them very little, so. So we get the same old thing, get a vamp, but no sign of Black Orchestra just yet. Let's take a look at HQ. We should at least try and find out what we're dealing with. Again, we can Deja Vu Siphon if it's something we can deal with pretty handily. They're going to let us in. We just see Trickle Light. But another Deja Vu. Okay, Mother Goddess will keep us out. And will keep us out for a while as well, so. Celebrity Gift, we'll see if there's anything good in hand. Unfortunately, they make a lot of money out of this. Improve protein source. So how do we get to that? I think we got to draw for Black Orchestra, at least get it on the table. Rumor Mill, not much good at the moment, because they didn't trash anything. Inject could bring us suspiciously or way too far over, or it could be quite good for us. Gonna be hesitant at the moment. I don't want to run straight into DNA tracker. And now we want to pop our rumor mill. So yeah, they're going to be binning a lot of cards here, which means they may have put both Jacksons on the table. So we'll leave them a moment or two. We need to inject anyway, just in case, because Crick is quite likely. And we do not want like Caprice to hit the table, Sensi, any of them. So that's probably enough time. Let's inject. We still haven't managed to hit it. Amazing. So do we just go for it? There's a lot that keeps us out, unfortunately. Could just try and money up. Ah, it's so bad. I want to be able to run archives. I suppose if we get rumor mill down, we can check this. They're probably not going to score in a hurry. At the moment they can't trick a light, so yeah, that was a successful turn for us as well. 4 cards face down, one of which could be a protein source. At least it keeps them from getting anything going too soon. So they're going to keep installing. Psychic field would hurt. So how do we get to archives? We need to find our Black Orchestra. Yeah, we're just going to keep trashing senses. And we just cannot find our last breaker. So there must be good things in both HQ and archives at this stage. But we don't want to get blown out at the same time. They have all the money in the world. So we could run archives. If it's Crick, fair enough. We have to win a side. Oh no, actually, Caprice doesn't work. So DNA trackers are kind of the worst thing we're dealing with. But even with that, it's actually not that bad for us. It'll kind of eat into their money. We have enough cards to survive it all. If anything, let's just do that. Let's run archives. At least get an idea of what we're dealing with. Quandary. Well, that's funny. That's what we can't find. Let's go HQ. Still getting in. I suppose they're playing it like good old criminal. You don't want to show anything too soon. Just seeing Trick of Light again. There it is. So we could draw and drop this. We could just install it. Let's draw. Another vamp. Okay, I think our next turn is going to be drop same old thing, do a same old thing siphon, and run archives. We have paperclip as well. It's expensive to get past DNA tracker, but doable. And okay, they're just going to ice up. I think we still have to at least go for it. So hopefully it won't cost us the world and all to get through here. Not a great start, the Quandary. And also expensive, but thankfully we can deal with it. So that was an incredibly expensive turn, just to get a handful of their credits. I suppose now that we have our rig set up, we might as well take a peek at archives, see what kind of thing we're dealing with here. God, everything's so expensive for such small ice. But we got ourselves a food, and we got ourselves a protein source as well. So we also get some money out of it. And leave ourselves 1 point away from victory. We also see a Jackson in there, which I think they pitched when they were installing this one. Ooh, if we get this one installed, they are in a bit of trouble. Or if we get the last one, they're in a bit of trouble. So we can install the same old thing, go for the same old thing siphon, trash the last Jackson, and work from there. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So unfortunately they're disappearing. A lot of same old thing siphons. And there was more coming. We had 2 deja vus plus the same old thing, with 1 Jackson left on the board, who was about to be killed. It was a rough spot. This deck seems like it's supposed to be, you know, you rush out, you put them in a tricky spot with like June bugs, overriders, things like that. But if they have a hand size of 9, 10, 11, it's not going to do that much. We did lose a fairly significant hand earlier, but drew back well and just kept putting on the pressure. And yeah, they were always in a bit of trouble. The rumor mill out of nowhere was definitely something that caught him out. And once we found our Colgate breaker, we were flying it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching.